So my question to you, Mayor Adams, without even going into the building part, we could have hundreds of thousands of apartments that people can afford. Would you be willing to promise to us today to immediately form a branch in your office to look at all the rent-controlled buildings in the boroughs and give this branch the power to restabilize illegally destabilized apartments and unwarehouse the tens of thousands of rent-control apartments so New Yorkers can live peacefully, safely, and within their budget now, but you don't have to build more buildings?
We heard you. You can take a seat now. Got you.
Okay. I was just
one of the most important statements I learned from my mommy was sometimes idealism collides with realism. We need to build more housing. The number of people who comes to this city does not equal the number of available inventory that we have. I know being idealistic, it sounds like, overnight we could just make this happen. But you are on the right road. When I was Brooklyn Borough President, I met with the state and the city and stated that we need to build out a system using technology that would show our entire stock of affordable units, have it in the green, yellow, and red. Green being every apartment that is normalized, that people are living there, there's no problem. Yellow is if they're in the threat of being in court, so we can immediately get the services there, we allocate the money there, and red is if they're in the process of being evicted. I would like to revisit that. What happened was the state said to us, we can't turn over information to you of who lives in a rent-stabilized apartment out of freedom, out of their right to privacy. If we can get the state to give me that power, I can put in a mechanism that will use technology that allow us to stop the hemorrhaging of affordable units. Because you are right, we're hemorrhaging too many affordable units, and by the time we learn that we lost it, we're looking in our rearview mirror. I would like to be more forward-thinking to say every affordable unit that we have, we need to be protecting it. And anytime we're in threat of losing it, we need to throw our full force behind it. And then we need to aggressively go after those folks who illegally take apartments off of our rent rolls for doing so. So I'm with you. You're 100% right. I'm going to revisit that concept that we wanted to put in place. And if I could get the governor to allow us to get that information, I think we can make a real impact. So I thank you for that question. You're 100% on board.